push-ups. So some people like to, some people find it quite tough to do push-ups on the floor. So you could do a push-up against the sofa or anything elevated like that, or even against the wall. Against the wall is not as hard at all, but it is the technique that I'm after. So when you start doing push-ups, what you're looking for is same thing as we did in a warm-up. All these exercises we did to find 4 principles, I was trying to use these muscles here. So when you do a push-up, most of the people tend to use this upper part of these muscles here for a push-up without realizing. But by sliding shoulders down and then pushing, you actually supposed to feel these muscles. These are your main muscles that should be working to improve posture while you're doing push-up. But the thing is, when you're really trying to dig into these muscles, tendency is to overarch the back. So at the same time, you gotta keep that scooping stomach and even squeezing bum if you are in a harder position. When you're squeezing stomach and bum and then sliding shoulders down and then pushing, that's the proper way to do a push-up. Feeling it right underneath. So you can even try this by sliding shoulders down and then trying to push forward and backwards. By keeping shoulders down, you should be feeling it already there. And as I said, if you only do the shoulders and not the abs, you might end up arching, not good. So what we're going to do, I'll show you on the floor, but you can do it against the sofa. The weight supposed to go through the palms. Now if we're doing the wide push-ups, then your hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. Slightly, not by much. And then your elbow's going to go slightly out to the side. If you're doing a narrow push-up, then you keep the hands under the shoulders and the elbows go backwards. But that's more on a tricep. This is more a tricep push-up. This is more a chest push-up, where you're using these muscles more. So you can try the wider one. Now, the easier version is on all 4. As I said, against the sofa on the floor, all 4. But even here, when you're on all 4, you still need to find the muscles under the shoulder blades. How to do that better is by keeping the back neutral, so you mustn't let the back move. Keeping this part steady. Soft elbows to start with anyway, you never lock your elbows. Chin in, so remember the chin position of the neck in line with the spine, and then you go slowly a little bit forward with your chest. That already can be a bit pressure on your wrist, so just be careful how far forward, but you do want to go a little bit forward, because then when you slide the shoulders back, now you can really feel the muscles under the shoulder blades better. If I do it from here, then I can't really get those muscles working very much. It's more the neck. So I do need to slide my chest a little bit forward and then pull the shoulders back. And when I pull the shoulders back, careful not to overarch your back. You have to keep the back, lower part of the spine steady, neutral, and just gently slide the shoulders down. Once you feel it under the shoulder blades, it's already tough. So what you do, you bend the elbows just a little bit, but as you bend the elbows, don't go backwards. Go a little bit more forward. Oh my gosh, it's tough. You gotta keep the weight through the palms, and then coming back, you gotta keep sliding shoulders down, abs in, and that's 1. That should be a 1 push-up. That's slow and that effective. So if I just do this, I actually damage my posture. I haven't helped anything. So that's why it is important to get it right. So as I say, you have to find the angle, how far forward you need to go, not to feel it on your wrist, but keeping the tension underneath the shoulder blades. Then you bend a little bit and hold. And whilst you hold, just check your neck, slide the shoulders back more and scoop your abs in as you breathe out. And that's 1 push-up properly done. If you're able to go, if you want to go deeper and if you're able to keep the pressure under the shoulder blades, you can try to go deeper, but guess what? When you get to this harder position, tendency is the shoulders wants to pop back up. So you still have to keep the chest forward, shoulders back and abs in to push back up. Oh my gosh, huge difference. You really, really should be feeling it there, not there. So I advise the little push-ups by really getting the shoulders down. Against the sofa is the same thing. You have to adjust your knees so you can kind of bring the chest between your palms, and then no arching back. You mustn't let the back arch, so you have to squeeze your bum and stomach if you're doing it here, and then as you get down, hold, shoulders down, feel it under the shoulder blade, squeeze your abs and bum and push back up. Watch what's happening to your chin, to your neck. no rush. I can really feel my wrist, so if you need to rest, rest. If you can do a few more, keep going. But as I say, it's the shoulders, stomach, and chin. Breathe out.